How's it going, guys? Arto here, and today I'm bringing you a mid-game example video, and I feel like this is the third one, but I feel like it's gonna be really good because in this specific game, which is basically the game that I uploaded yesterday from the Midgame, you guys are gonna be able to see a couple questionable decisions, right? You know, quote-unquote questionable that people tend to think that are bad, but in real, they are actually okay. They're not the best. There's a lot of decisions that you could have done better in this game, especially in the higher elos. But in the lower elos, as you guys can see, as long as you are efficient, minimum awareness, and play for objectives, you're gonna be more than fine. And this is the game that is gonna show you. And when I tell people to play for objective, the first thing that they say, it's like, oh, but what if my teammates are fighting? And I feel like this is why this video is great, because you're gonna be able to see these type of scenarios in this game. So if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe and let me know what you guys want me to play next. So yeah, right here I'm gonna do the red. Obviously dragon is gonna be spawning soon, and I'm gonna do my Krugs. Obviously now I'm gonna go towards my Raptors. Notice there's a bunch of things going on, but as you can clearly see, it's 14 minutes. I am 100 in level CS. I'm 421 and I already have Eclipse, right? So I'm actually very, very strong at this point, noting, understanding the power that my champion has at this point versus an Ivan who is 63 CS. And yes, he has his item, which is basically a troll item. I don't really understand. Maybe he was just trying stuff out. But yeah, I'm basically double his CS. I'm basically 2 levels ahead. So I've already got my advantage. And again, guys, remember, step 1, get advantage. Step 2, use that advantage to actually play for objectives, right? So whenever you play like this, this is going to be the result. So yeah, right here, I'm going to go ahead and kill the Yone because he was a free kill. And first thing, I'm going to be able to get this mid lane tower. Notice, first play, already I can make something happen. I kill the Yone. No one's going to be able to defend this tower. So we're going to be able to go ahead and take it. So again, this is what it means to start playing for objectives. It's 15 minutes already. We need to start actually doing things that actually have a purpose. So right here, now I'm gonna go bot side, but then there's actually not a lot of things that are gonna come out on this bot side because there's no objective taking. Oh yeah, we do take this objective because out of this play, we're gonna be able to take the bot lane tower. And again, that's the second play where we kill people and transition that advantage into an objective. We kill the Yone mid lane, take the mid lane tower, we take the bottom lane fight, we take the bottom lane tower. Since there's no way that we're going to be able to take anything else, I'm just going to go ahead and back because there's no reason for us to keep fighting. I had 4k gold in my inventory, so now I'm going to start building towards my collector. So now, obviously, Herald is up, dragon is up, so I'm just gonna go ahead and try to play towards the dragon because I've already gave the first one. I didn't care about that one, and I could care less about this wind dragon. But the main purpose of that I want to actually happen is that since I know that they might go for the herald, I kind of want to start pressuring. I kind of want to start getting this solo XP, which solo XP is way better than shared XP when you're actually around your teammates. And you could actually grow faster and maybe even take this tier 2 tower, which is basically what I'm eyeing for. So again, step 1, choose an objective, which is this tier 2 bottom lane tower and this dragon. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that and set it up and play around it. Push it, and if anything happens, it's going to be fine. A disclaimer on this decision, guys, obviously going herald would have been the right idea on the higher elos. Why? Because this herald could definitely transition into 2 towers instead of 1. But at the end of the day, what I want to show you guys is that you don't have to contest everything. You don't have to be there every single time, because this is the first classic example where people would be like, oh, but I'm taking on a tower bottom. What if my teammates start fighting mid lane? This is when I come in and say, okay, as long as you're pressuring, as long as you're playing for objective, it should not matter. As long as you're doing something that it's of importance, right? Because, for example, right here, they're going to go all towards the herald. I'm going to get the blue so I don't get out of mana. They're all going towards herald, but I'm bottom. But the main reason why I'm going bottom is because I know that I can take this tower if they're all down here. And then if someone comes down here, I know that I can find anyone who comes down here, and I'm going to be able to just take that tower instead. So since this tower is for sure gone, I'm just going to go ahead and take it. While the minions push, I'm going to go ahead and take the Krugs, and now I'm going to finish it up. And notice, my whole team wants to fight here, and this is why this is something that is not good, because they're going to contest a 4v5 when they see the strongest member of their team going down bottom. And this is one of the first mistakes that people do. It's like, just let it go. Just let it go. You know, I'm committing to this tier 2. And they got the herald. Okay, perfect. But I'm still able to get this tier 2. Of that tier 2, I'm going to be able to just, you know, kill this Ivern. And then, you know, push the bottom so that they're forced to be down here. Notice how Twitch and Nautilus are going to be forced to be down here. If not, then I'm going to be able to take this tier 3 super easy. And then on rotations, guys, this is what I mean by killing on rotations. You're rotating from bottom to top. Look at this Yone. He's trying to get the raptor, but then, you know, I'm right here. Boom. I'm level 13. He's level 11 because he's been wasting time contesting every single fight, and I've been pushing. I've been pressuring. I've been doing stuff. And because of that guy being dead, I'm going to be able to take this tier 2 tower. But because Nautilus come here and I know that they're all around here, I just don't want to overcommit. I have a lot of gold so that I can get my next item, and I'm just going to go ahead and back. And after I'm back, you know, rinse and repeat. Step 1, choose objective. It's going to be this tier 2 top lane tower. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab up my red buff because why not, and then push this tower. And this is the second classic example where, oh, I'm top lane. What would happen if my team would fight right now? And even worse, they have a herald. Shouldn't you go ahead and defend it? You could say that. You could say that you could definitely go ahead and defend it. And again, in the higher elos, it would be a okay decision to go ahead and defend it. But this would be an okay decision too. Because at the end of the day, if they throw Herald, they can get one tower. And then, you know, someone else can just kill the Herald. And then if they force the second tower, I'm still going to be able to get the second tower because of how strong I am with my items. So at the end of the day, it would not really matter too much. So yeah, this is basically what happens here. And this is the start of the fight. My whole team, for some reason, just decides it's like, oh, but then we're going to fight in a 4v5. It's like, okay, you guys be my guest. And if I was in the jungle, obviously I need to participate because I'm not actually pressuring anything. But because I am in the tier 2, this is worth it, because the time that they're gonna take killing my teammates, I'm gonna be able to take it tier 2, and then after that, when they go for this tower, I'm already gonna be able to take that tier 3 tower. So this is basically what's going to happen here. They're dying over there. I don't really care if they're dying. I'm just going to keep doing my own thing because everything that I'm doing is way more valuable, and because of the damage that I have, I'm going to be able to take this tower too. And then after that, you know, this is what I mean. I took this tower while they were fighting. I took this tower while they're setting up for this objective. And yes, they're going to be able to take a tier 1 mid lane, but I'm going to be able to get an inhib. And if you ask me, in a trade of objectives, if you get 1 tower and I get 2 tower plus an inhib, to me, it's way more worth it to get 2 towers plus an inhib, because it's going to give you positioning to set up for Baron, to set up for Dragon, and constant pressure here. Someone has to defend, so it's going to give you a potential 4v5 around the map. So again, notice how simple this is. This is basically what I mean by playing for objectives and making good decisions. Now, I have space to actually destroy Ivern's whole bot side jungle. If someone comes in, I'm going to be able to take them, but Dragon is coming, which is basically my objectives of choosing after going for the inhib, and that's it. I'm going to go ahead and get the Scuttle Grab. I think I'm going to help the Lux with the blue buff, and this is a downtime because everybody's resetting, everybody's just coming back into the map. So I'm just going to go ahead and build up my next item, which is going to be the Serpent Fang, because they have an Ivern, they have a Camille, they have a Yone, and you know, they have a Nautilus. And I'm just basically way too strong, and because of the result of me being that strong while pushing this wave, being so efficient early and having so many kills, this is the result. Level 10, 11, 11, 15, what do you think is going to happen? I'm going to be able to one-shot everyone. Boom. Thank you very much. Boom. Yone, you're dead. Boom. Nautilus, you're dead. And then I would definitely kill the Ivern. But then again, you know, if you kill someone, you need to make sure that you turn that kill into objectives. And now I'm going to go ahead and push the mid lane, which is basically, you know, the next step. Take the objective. Now, Ivern is going to make an uncomfortable situation for me to defend it, but then again, I don't really care. And after I got this tower, the main thing is that I leave, because I've already done it. And not just that, but my top laner already was able to take the tier 3 bottom. So we actually took 2 towers on that play, which is even better. So yeah, obviously, I definitely should not have gone there. It was a mouse slip. I should have definitely just run away. That was my intention, but then I went in again, sadly. And last but not least, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and, you know, they're going to fight for this. Now they're going to be able to take that tower instead. And that's going to be basically the snowball that you're looking for. After that, just one more team fight. And since you're pretty strong, it's going to be really easy. So you build up your advantage and then you play for objectives. So yeah, that was the game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys want me to play next. If you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Share with your friends if you think that this is useful. If someone is stuck in lower elos and they think that they need to be contesting dragons, setting up vision, jungle tracking, and doing all those fancy things, no. Just pick a champion, get used to your champion, you know, be efficient, minimap awareness, get those opportunities, turn those opportunities into advantage and into objectives, and notice how easy this game is. Obviously, as you start climbing, it's going to be getting tougher. People are going to be better, power curves are going to be higher, and mistakes are going to be punished. But that's the main thing as you learn how to play this game. So yeah, as always, stay healthy, drink lots of water, and have fun on the rift, guys. See you in the next video.